Hello, everyone. I'm Richard Fredrickson, and we're at Al's Steakhouse. My good friend Mike Trafton is here, former police chief of the city of Joliet and executive director of Big Brothers Big Sisters. And thank you, sir, for coming by.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
good. We're going to join Mike in just a moment. He wants to share some news that we want you to share. It's coming up this coming Saturday, May 13th. Salute to the Blue. And Mike is on our committee. And so he's got some directions for you. How about that? And a nice big invite. But first, of course, we do these shows at Al's Steakhouse, the iconic restaurant of Joliet. And I want to personally invite you here for lunch. Why not? Maybe in the next couple of days, you stop by for lunch. They're great lunches. Wonderful Friday seafood buffet. Sunday, of course, is the famous Sunday buffet. A great place for just you and that's someone special. Or if you have a club organization, wedding receptions, whatever you have in mind, Al's Steakhouse can take care of it at Hamus and Jefferson. And I know, and there's some people that say Hames, but I say Hamus. Jefferson and Hamus here in Joliet, come on by. Al's Steakhouse, a great place, good people. And also, I'm here because of Al's Steakhouse, also because of Joliet City Center Partnership, and of course, Heritage Family Productions, where we do family documentaries for you. Talk to Grandma and Grandpa and the patriarchs of the family. Get your family history. If you want to, more information on that, just go to Fredrickson Media at what? Fredrickson Media, at yahoo.com. I forgot. All right, here we go. This is so well rehearsed, isn't it?
I love it.
We spent hours rehearsing this show.
And it is a Hamus, by the way. That's what I go by. I've been going by a Hamus. Yeah. As a former police chief, Hamus. That's
Thank you, Michael. Right. I need to know that because I was corrected at one time. But, I guess there's somebody by the name of Hames, whenever. But anyways, Hamus. Right. Big event coming up next Saturday. And I'm going to give you the microphone. I don't ever do that, by the way. Uh-oh. But I'm going to give you the microphone so that I don't forget to do this. All right? So I'm just going to give it to you. Okay. You kind of hit the top of the mountain peaks of the parade, and then I'll kind of fill in the details.
First of all, thank you for including me in the committee. This is it's where my heart's at. Law enforcement. I was a Joliet police officer for almost 30 years, retiring as chief, and the last few years have been really tough on law enforcement. They've taken a lot of hits nationally and some unfair hits. The men and women in law enforcement in this area are very special people. They are some of the most dignified, just honest men and women of exceptional integrity. And they do their jobs because they love what they do. They do it because they know they're making a difference and because they're helping people. And when you approached me about being on a committee to have a parade to honor law enforcement in this area, I jumped at it. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm very, very excited about this. Next Saturday, starting at 1 o'clock in the city center, beautiful downtown Joliet, come on down and say thank you to the men and women of law enforcement in this area. Now more than ever, they need to know that they're appreciated by the community. Like I said, I know what they go through. What it's like to be a police officer, to go home sometimes and not knowing if, anyone else actually really cares out there. Are you making a difference? And, taking a step back, being gone for a couple years now, I see it, and I honor these guys. I try to every day. I see what they go through. Locally, we've had a really tough case recently with a young child. And I don't know if anyone had an opportunity to see the press conference where you saw the deputy chief of Will County Sheriff's Department up there with tears in his eyes. And they go home, they have children, they have kids, and they need our support. They need to say, hey, you know what, you're just like us, you want best for your kids, you want best for this community, and man, a little pat on the back to them would go miles. And again, so, next Saturday, 1 o'clock, come on out. We're gonna make this a parade to honor them, and I'm really, really excited about this. And we've invited all our local law enforcement, and so far we're getting a great response. We're going to keep working to get more out there. But what really is going to make a difference for these men and women is to have people come out and enjoy the parade. So.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. And that's so true. And again, May 13th, Saturday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the parade will begin. It'll start where you remember down for the Christmas parade, the Light Up the Holiday parade. We'll start at the county building. We'll come down Chicago Street, make a left-hand turn on Jefferson, and end up at Slammers Field. Used to be Silver Cross, now Slammers Field. And during that time, we'll have a post parade party, a free concert. The Neverly Brothers will be entertaining us. Prior to the concert, though, we'll have the American Legion Band, the national anthem. They will be in the parade, by the way, too. They're going to lead the parade. And then we're going to have a recognition of all of the police officers of the year of those departments who are participating in walking. And also, I don't want to forget this. This is important. And if you weren't covering the parade, you'd be in it. All the retired officers are asked to join in that parade as well, because we want to say thank you for your years of service. So if you're a retired police officer, any of these departments, I don't care what department you're with, you come on down and be walking with your brothers and sisters. And so we have an opportunity to say thank you to you, okay? Should be a fun time, an enjoyable time. We have about 12 to 15 departments participating, maybe more by the time we're finished with this airing, and you're watching us now. We may have additional police departments participating. But the most important part is you. So talk to your friends, your neighbors, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, grandma and grandpa, mom and dad, brothers and sisters, everyone that you have in contact with. Make sure they're down in downtown Joliet. It's not a Joliet event. It's a Will County event held in downtown Joliet for our police officers. And Mike and the committee, by the way, I got to put my glasses on to make sure I got everybody in here. Chief Benton is, of course, a member of our committee. Mayor Odekirk is 100% behind this, supportive, a member of the committee. John Albrecht, a retired police officer, with his insight and his expertise, he's done, I don't know how many, hundreds of parades for us through the years as a volunteer. We have Lauren Lass, who's our new marketing and event manager down there with her expertise. Heather from the Slammers, because the Slammers are giving us a feel. They're giving us the concourse. They're saying, come on in. They're opening the doors up because of the police officers. There will be concessions. There'll be opportunities for food. And great entertainment, and again, that concert is free. And I'm going to miss somebody. I've got a couple of police officers. Do you recall their names? The couple guys who joined us?
Yeah, there's Lieutenant Tom Stein and Sergeant Darren Prohaska.
Okay, very good. Thank you guys for joining us, because they're adding also insight on how we'll set up the logistics, and Will County Auxiliary will provide some of the security, and we're going to have some Girl Scouts holding up banners. Each department will be recognized, and the girls will be holding their, if they got all the banners made up by then, we'll be in the parade with the men and women in blue. Monica Bibian will join Mike Trafton, Monica Bibian from Darcy Motors, which, by the way, is our sponsor. We want to thank Terry Darcy and all the Darcy folks for making this parade possible for us. And Monica and Mike will be up on our JCTV. Rendell's is giving us their Landau, I think it's called. And they'll be down there, and our cameras will cover it all for you. But we don't want you watching it. We want you watching yourselves on the television the week after. You be down there, and JCTV will cover the parade and also segments of the concert as well. So it's going to be a great time. It really will be a great time. And I hope I'm not forgetting anything in terms of who will be down there. You, hopefully, and then our police officers. And Silver Cross Field will be open to the public. I think there are front doors, back doors. There'll be several different ways to get in there. There is some construction down in the area. Don't worry about it. There's parking for thousands of cars in the county parking lot, the decks. It's a Saturday. There's no parking fee any of the decks or any of the lots. So come on down, okay, wherever you may be. And this program is only seen in Joliet. So if you've got friends in Shanahan and Monee and Beecher and Piatone and Grundy County and Kendall County, you tell them to come on down for a good time, okay? Thank you. Michael, you are the executive director of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We'll wrap up with just kind of a summary of the parade, but sure. 2 years now, second year?
Going on 2 years now. Going on 2, yeah.
Unbelievable how fast time goes, huh?
It really is. As you get older, time goes faster, doesn't it?
I don't know. Yeah. Now, Dick Schuster knows, but not me. I honestly think, when I look at him, he hasn't changed. He's kind of the Dick Clark of the media, you know.
Yeah,
he's always the same.
I can see it.
You know. It's probably because he's married to Millie.
Yeah, he's got that young wife.
Yeah, he's got that young trophy wife, Millie.
Exactly.
Yeah, great people,
They
wonderful
are
people.
amazing people.
The location for you who brand new, let's just do you've probably done this 1,000 times. Yeah. Kind of define Big Brothers and Big Sisters for us, and where are you located?
Yeah, we're located at 417 Taylor, and what we're all about, and you know why I got involved in it is we're about helping the kids of this community, you know, of Will and Grundy County. But you know, I saw it every day in my past job. You know, what happens to kids of our community if they don't have a caring adult, if they don't have someone showing them the right way, then they wind up doing the wrong thing, and they wind up with people they shouldn't be with, and you know, and that cycle repeats itself. So I saw an opportunity for myself and other members of this community to help the kids that don't have a whole lot. I mean, I look back at my life, and I tell everyone, hey, I was kind of given the golden ticket because I had a mom and dad that loved me and cared about me and taught me right and wrong. And then I went, you know, in sports, my coaches did the same. My teachers were people to look up to. And, you know, I went into a career where the same thing happened there. People saw potential in me, and they said, hey, you need to do this, this, and this. And, you know, before you know it, I moved up the ranks of the police department. And in life, you rarely do anything on your own. It's because people help you. Yeah. And if you don't have the help, where would you be? You know, if I didn't have the help, you know, what turns would I have made? And so I think, you know, as we get older, you know, we think of, you know, how do we help other people? What's more important? What is success? You know, and to me, it's the ability to pass things on to other people. And you know, we have so many wonderful people in this community that have embraced Big Brothers and Big Sisters since I've been involved, and they see the difference we make. You know, and it's great to see when you see a young kid who was kind of lost all of a sudden, you know, blossom. And you really see it in our high school program, our Mentor 2.0 program. And these kids are going to be going on to college. This will be our first time. Our kids in our high school program are going to be graduating this year. And many of them are going on to college. So it's an exciting time for us.
Yeah. What is that program?
It's called Mentor 2.0. And what it is basically high school kids at Joliet West and Joliet Central are paired with members of the community who have college degrees. And the whole point of the program is it's a 3-year commitment from our mentors, from sophomore year to senior year, is to meet with these kids once a month and to do college preparedness lessons. But every week we exchange an email with the kids about a lesson plan that Big Brothers and Big Sisters staff has taught at the high schools. It's a great partnership with Joliet Township High School. So Big Brothers staff is in there every week teaching the kids. They email their mentor. I'm a mentor as well, so Kenny, my young man at Joliet Central, emails me back. We discuss whatever the lesson is. And then the second part of it is we just do a, hey, what's going on in your life type thing. And so we've developed over 3 years. It's become a friendship at this point, you know, and Kenny's going to graduate. And Cheryl McCarthy from Joliet Township has been an excellent partner. She's allowed all the mentors to go to graduation. So it's going to be, you know, not quite my daughter's graduating, you know what I mean, but still someone very important to me and very excited about this. So.
And there's many programs at Big Brothers, Big Sisters in Joliet. I go back to when it was just Big Brothers, and then it became, I think when Lisa Last was in there, it was Big Brothers, Big Sisters. And it's, well, where's it located?
417 Taylor, right across from University of St. Francis. Big, beautiful limestone building. Come by and see us. We're happy to tell you what we do, and maybe we can get you to come aboard and help us.
Yeah. There's a two-prong reach out from Big Brothers, Big Sisters. And it's been the financial part. They're always looking for undergirding and support. But there's the human element that is almost as important as financing.
It really is. You know, I always tell everyone, you know, if you can't help us financially, give us your time or your talent. You know, everyone's got the ability to help out. And currently we're 60 young kids from this community are on our waiting list. So we're in dire need of 60 people from the community to step forward and be that be that mentor, be the difference in that kid's life. So.
Would you? We're going to put it up on the screen right now, and that is the phone number, the location, and the website. But so give the phone number and the website, and we'll pop it up on the screen as well.
It's 815-723-2227, and then it's just bbbswillgrundy.org. So Big Brothers, Big Sisters, willgrundy.org, but just bbbswillgrundy.org.
Okay. Is there an age restriction on either on the young side, a college graduate, or someone with experience, expertise, may not have the college education, but has something to share? There's seniors out there watching right now that, and some of you folks are retired at 55. I don't call you seniors, by the way. You know, Art may call you a senior, but you're not. Is there a need also for those?
Absolutely. You know, our need is basically if you're 18 years of age and up and you want to help us, we'll find a spot for you. We have our regular community-based program where you do not need a degree. All you need is the heart to help. And you bring up seniors. Absolutely, we'll take seniors. Who wouldn't want someone as a grandparent age? You know what I mean? And we have those in the program, and it's wonderful relationships with these kids. And if you've got the time or the talent, you know, you stop by, we'll find a place for you. Trust me.
Okay, so great. Mike Trafton, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and, you know, we're fortunate. There's a great need, as he said, for volunteers for Big Brothers, Big Sisters, but we're fortunate to have entities like the Boys and Girls Club, the YMCA, there's the Guardian Angel. I'm probably leaving somebody out. I can't remember.
You know, so many, Spanish Center, Forest Park Community Center, they're all wonderful organizations, and we're lucky to have all those in the community. And like I tell everyone, if Big Brothers isn't for you, go to one of these other ones. You'll find something. This community's in need of you, you know, and if we're not the fit's out there for you. Yeah. So, you know, give back, and you'll get more out of it than you ever can imagine.
You know, I don't know if you've ever done this in your life before, but I don't know what it is about the 21st century, but there seems to be, this is my opinion, not Mike's, less volunteerism. There was a lot more years ago, and we need more volunteers, both young, middle-aged, and seniors. So if you're out there watching right now and you're looking for something to do, well, now you have it. And we conclude you get all that information on the screen for Big Brothers, Big Sisters here in Joliet. Great organization, good executive director, fantastic history behind this organization as well, and it's as clean as a whistle. You don't have to worry about your money going off to somewhere else. It's invested right here in the Joliet area. We got together here at Al's Steakhouse to make sure that you know about May 13th, Saturday. And I'm going to let Michael have the microphone again. I don't do this. I'm going to trust him to kind of summarize for us what's going to be happening this coming Saturday.
Thank you. Very excited about it again. You know, May 13th, 1 o'clock. Come on downtown, City Center of Joliet. 12, 15, hopefully even more police departments coming out there. It's your opportunity to say thank you to the men and women of law enforcement in this area. It's going to be a fun day. Afterwards, we're going to have a concert, a little thank you to the police officers. There's going to be food and refreshment at Silver Cross Field, Slammer Field. Great location. Thank you to them for allowing us to have that afterwards, the after party. Thank you to Terry Darcy and Darcy, Automotive for sponsoring this event. Come on out. Bring the kids out. You know, you're going to see the different squads. You're going to see the bagpipes. You're going to see bands. You're going to see canine officers. You're going to see SWAT vehicles. I'm going to do a little touch the vehicles afterwards. The kids, the kids love to have their pictures with the officers and with the canines, and I know the officers love doing that too. Come on out and show your appreciation. And I know. From the bottom of my heart, that this will make a huge difference in their lives when they see people out there, the people that appreciate them. And, and in my opinion, we owe it to these men and women, just a little thank you. And it hasn't been easy on them, but we need to show them that we care because, we should and we do. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you. We'll see you Saturday, May 13th. This has been kind of a special segment. It's not that long, but it's to the point. And so we ask you to make sure that your friends and neighbors and family come on out. May 13th, Saturday, 1 p.m. I'm Richard Fredrickson, and this has been another Profiles on JCTV. Take care.